Thank you. I feel so confused as to how to vlog and how to document life, because I always felt like when people vlog, they're vlogging because they have an interesting life. But I'm learning that people really don't have nothing that they're doing and they still record. I have absolutely nothing going on, so why not record? It's so crazy because it's like, I think so much of life or so much of art is living. And I feel like in order to have something to write about, you have to be living. I have to live. Like, you can't just go home, go to work, go home, go to work. Like, you gotta get out. Oh, I gotta also get an oil change. That's exciting too. Oh, no, I'm okay. Thank you. You too. So, right now it's 11:32 p.m. I'm sitting here in the kitchen just reflecting on life. Don't ask why I have a cowboy hat on. I just thought it popped a little bit. I'm just feeling all of the feels right now. I've been feeling very lost creatively. I've had to ask myself, like, is the dream that I had the same dream that I'm going to achieve? Is it time to dream a new dream? Because the way that things are going, just in the creative world, is just so different from what I imagined, and it feels like I'm playing in a different field. Like, it just feels like the things that you have to do to achieve what you're chasing, which is music, a commercially successful music career, is no longer talent. It's no longer just performing around the city. I mean, it works, but it feels like it is not what it used to be. Like, it's a popularity contest, and it's so many different factors, and you have to be some like savvy with the internet. I've been feeling like I don't really know what my look is. I don't know what my aesthetic is. It just seems like, for me, I've always made things beautiful through art. Like, that's my way. That's my style. Some people have fashion and know how to dress really, really well. Some people are really good with colors and just all that. But for me, I paint with my music. I paint with my voice. I paint with producing. Like, that's what I love to do. But even with that, I just haven't really felt connected to it. And so I'm just going through like a change, questioning. I've seen a lot of people say when you get to the age like 26, 27, 28, like in your later 20s, it's going to 9 times out of 10 come a time when you're going to question everything. You're going to question all of your decisions. You're going to rethink your life. Like, is this really the life that I want? The life that I've spent all of my early 20s wanting? Is it what I want now? And I don't know. I really don't know. I still love music, but I'm not in love with what comes with it anymore. I never was. I don't know. Like I just feel like music is like the last thing. Like music is like the least important thing. It seems like, and it's just so frustrating. So I'm about to shave my head for like the third time this week. I did not know that when you cut your hair off, your hair grows back faster than it ever did. But here we are. Cutting my hair has been a very eye-opening experience. Like I spent years kind of insecure because my hair was very thin in the front. My father was bald in his like early 20s, and so it was gonna catch up with me eventually, and it did. I've had a very complicated relationship with my hair for a while, so it's just nice to just get rid of it, I guess, you know. I get to save money on haircuts. That's not bad. I mean, I do need to get him to like shape up my facial hair. And I'm trying to grow a beard, but it won't grow full. Like it feels like my beard hair only goes a certain length, and that's kind of getting on my nerves. But yeah, like I've been thinking, like, how am I going to incorporate the bald head in music? Like, I've had a really weird, like, I don't really know what my look is. I don't know what my look is, and I don't know what my look. Let me say it again. I don't know what my look is, and I don't even know if I know what I want my look to be. But I know that I want it to be interesting. I don't want to be one of those male artists that, you know, just wears jeans on stage. I want to actually give people spectacle. It feels kind of weird to wear things. I mean, there's some people that are just badass that they just like they just walk out the house and they're stars. Like I walk on go to Little Five Points and I see people with just the craziest, and you know that's complimentary, the craziest style, and it's like you really walk down the street like you own that shit, and it's so inspiring, and I wish I was like that. But yeah, one thing that I've been sitting with is it's so important to invest in friendship and invest in community. So in the creative space, kind of feels like it's every man for themselves. But I know one thing: if God blesses me, I will be a blessing to someone else. The day that the door opens for me, I will make sure that I leave it open behind me, because there's so much gatekeeping. And I know that nobody owes you, like, you know, anything. But why not make it easier for the next generation? You know? I don't get it. Never have, never will. I believe that there's like, yes, I have this towel. I just got a shower. But I believe that there's certain like work that needs to be done. I believe that there's like, yes, I feel like there's certain steps that nobody should skip. You know, you do need to hustle a little bit, but if I'm in a position to help somebody, I'm not about to sit here and make you struggle. Like I think some people mask it like, oh, I want to see how much you want it, but it's like you're standing on a high fucking horse. Like, who the fuck are you? But I understand you want to invest in something that wants to be invested in. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to give some. It's like if you tell somebody, hey, I'm gonna get you this job, and then they slack at the job. It kind of makes you look bad. I get that. I get that concept. I get it. But at the same time, it's like, what if I have? And I know this sounds like I'm just complaining, and I am. But if I was to have millions and millions of followers and I had an engaged fan base, and I see somebody that's doing some really good work, why wouldn't I repost it? Why wouldn't I give you a platform to share your talent? I think people forget that music is supposed to be shared. Music has healing properties. I want the world to be a better place. And who was it? I think it was I don't know if it was Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, or if it was like Rick Rubin. But forgive me if I mess it up. But somebody said, I'm not so married to my idea that I'm willing to sacrifice the overall idea. If I'm in a team and we're working together, me having the $1 million idea is not necessarily what I care about. Of course, I'm gonna feel like happy that I had it, but I want a good product. I want a good final product. So if I'm working with somebody and we're all working to make the best thing together, I'm contributing to that thing. Even if I have my hand on a spot on the elephant, it's a huge elephant. And everybody has to get a piece of it. Everybody has to do a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the world is a machine, the world is a system. And there's so many people that play their part. And so as a musician who wants to make music that makes the world a better place, and also just like inspires and gives people like an opportunity to reflect and stuff, I don't know, but I have to get this camera to see if I'm good in the back, because the worst thing about shaving is you don't know how you are in the back. Let me see. Hold on. I guess I can do this, huh? Is it like good? I feel like I see a spot right there. Right here.
For maybe 2 more minutes.
Ooh. I pulled out my microphone. I made this beat like 3 years ago, and I had recorded a demo to it, but I never put it out. I don't know, I just wasn't ready to. Okay, let me start over. I recorded this song, or made this beat, like 3 years ago, and I never did anything with it, but now I have the urge to do something with it, because I'm like, I don't want to keep stopping myself from being creative. And the thing about it is, we need to be, what's the word? I need to get it out. One thing I will say is, I really need to furnish my apartment. My apartment is not furnished, and it's so embarrassing. But I'm never home, so it's like, I haven't really made it a priority. But I feel like part of me feeling so not grounded is because I'm not like fully settled. I wonder what that is, like why whenever I move places, I never fully settle there. Like it's just a place that I sleep. So I'll be glad when I am able to make a house a home and decorate it the way that I want to decorate it. And, you know, like, I feel like for me, my days, I usually wake up and I just leave. Like, I get ready, leave the house, and I'm gone all day. Like, I don't really sit at home and just do nothing. And I think that's partially why I'm so anxious all the time and I'm not able to really be still. I don't know where I got that from, but it's a real struggle for me, like, not understanding how to be still and understanding how to just be where my feet are. Like, I'm not good at that. I never been. Ever since I was like 18, 19, I just always am on the go. I'm a goer, and I hate that about myself. But yeah, when I think about vlogging, like, it's so complicated because I feel like, you know, a lot of men don't speak about insecurities and just, but I'm not afraid to. Like, I think when I look at vloggers, well, I'm not a vlogger, let me say that. When I think about people that are on camera all the time, whether you are a YouTuber, a TikToker, a musician, a model, like, for me, I'm a musician and I'm trying to increase visibility. And so it causes me to be on camera. And I'm not on camera a lot, and I want to get used to being on camera. I want to get used to being on stage. And I just feel like I just sometimes feel like I'm not prepared. Like, I don't have the right clothes on. I don't have the right aesthetic. I don't have a haircut. I don't have, you know, and I think that just makes me feel that stifles me. And I feel like I have to keep going despite feeling like I'm not ready. Like, I have to show up as who I am. And so I'm just trying, for the past maybe week or so, I've been recording myself just doing nothing. One thing I would say is that so much of being an artist is, for me at least, my life is music is not an everyday thing. And I think it was Lauryn Hill. I remember I saw a video back when I had first discovered the miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and I was doing a deep dive of all of her interviews and everything about the miseducation. And she did a talk at this college, I think it was, and she said that.
And the only reason why The Miseducation was the album it was because of a myriad of experiences that took place before the production part, before the creation. So what I realized is, you know what, I can't create and not live. I can't be in this vacuum of, you know, of creativity without life.
You had to live life and experience life in order to write something like that. And that really stuck with me. And I feel like my best music is after a long time of just living. This song is, to me, a feel-good song. It's like a song that I would hear in the club. So we're going to see what happens with this. All right. Got my water and the pop filter. I just stepped on my toe. Okay, let's go. Look at it. That's not no bad habit, no bad habit, no bad habit.
Hey, outside. Now look at it and look at it and look at it. That's my little bad habit, little bad habit, little bad habit.